What's up, guys? Today I just wanted to sit here and just kind of give you guys a rundown of who I am, what I've done in the car scene so far, where I wanted to take the channel, just different things like that, because I know probably a lot of people out there are curious about it. I've actually shown in a couple previous episodes, talked about my history with cars, and I actually started off back in 2001. I actually got out of a really bad breakup back then, and I was severely depressed, and just nothing just seemed to make me feel better. And Fast and Furious had come out, and I always loved the Eclipse, and it was like my favorite car. I remember sitting there in front of the TV watching that car, and I would joke, we were watching it when it first came out. I was sitting there in front of the TV, and my mom and my friends were in there, and I said, "Mom, give me one of those," and she was like, just laughing it off, laughing at me about the Eclipse, because I was just infatuated with it when it came out. But yeah, like I said, I went through a bad breakup. They had one up at Leith in Wendell, and like I said, this is back in 2001, and it was one of the cars, back then. But yeah, so I was sitting there, and Mom was like, "Come on, we got something to show you," and I didn't think much of it. And we headed up to the car dealership, and when we got there, we pulled up, and it was raining. I'll never forget it. It was raining outside, and here is a 98 Mitsubishi Eclipse lowered with a Pioneer radio, and back then I had the screensavers on the radio, and it was, like I said, it was lowered, it was raining, and it was like a charcoal gray. It was beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous on the lot. And it was the right body style, the 2GB, it was the one everybody wanted. And immaculate car. And I'm like, yeah, it's nice, it's real nice. And went and got the sales guy to get us the keys, and we checked it out. And he let me fire it up, and I had an aftermarket exhaust on it. Oh man, when that thing crunk up, I was about to lose it. I mean, I just about to lose it. And me and Mom and Dad are like, you want it? You want it? I can't afford this. At the time I didn't have a job, and I was just depressed. I wanted that car so bad. I just had to have it. I had to have it. And so we ended up going in there, and we talked paperwork, and Mom and Daddy co-signed for me for the loan. It was $7,500 at the time. The car had 63 or 68,000 miles on it. But like I said, it was a 98. It was automatic. I wasn't 5-speed at the time. I couldn't drive a 5-speed. Mom took me to the dealership to drive a little Civic at the time, and she took me down Brent Road in Raleigh. I couldn't get the damn thing out of first. That was back before, I knew how to drive 5-speed, so obviously the safe bet, automatic. But that car was beautiful. I mean, I got it, instantly fell in love with it, man. Drove it everywhere, I drove it to school. Everybody was, "Oh, Jonathan, nice car," high school. So, I was young, but yeah, that was the it car back in the day. And then I drove it through high school, and then I started wanting to do mods to it. I wanted to make it look like the Fast and the Furious car. And I did. I started off, I bought Z3 fenders back in the day. That was the thing. 18-inch Montego MR7 wheels with low-profile tires. Had to ride around in used tires for quite a while because I couldn't afford new tires. Mom and Daddy actually I bought one wheel myself, and they bought me the other 3 for Christmas that year. So it was just, man, I just fell in love with cars. That was my entry into it. I mean, I painted the interior. I started off doing sound systems. I enclosed the whole trunk, put 215s back there with a 1600 watt amp. Man, that thing would thump. I mean, because that was the thing to do back then. It was sound systems, and that's where I started. And then, I got the body kit. Didn't know what I was doing. I actually got the body kit because I hit a deer on it, and got insurance money from it, and used the insurance money to buy my body kit. So I rolled around for quite a while in primer. I spent $1,200 just the materials on the paint. Painted it Durango Copper Pearl. It was actually a factory Mitsubishi color, but I put a crap load of House of Colors Silver Mini Flake in the paint. My dad helped me paint it, because back then I didn't know how to paint yet, But yeah, it was just, man, it just started my love for cars with that, and it kind of steamrolled from there. And now I've had 60, 70 cars. You know, I've had everything from a 500 horsepower Dodge SRT4 to WRXs, the multiple turbo Hondas, to just a little bit of everything. But my love for cars really started there. My brother, he had an Accord, we painted it red, and my buddy had an Integra, we painted it yellow. We got stickers made up. We called ourselves Lower Grounds Car Club, and that was kind of the first start with that. We had a little car club. It wasn't much, but me and Grant, we took our cars to shows. Sound Station Security had some shows back in 2001. We both won first place. He won first place for the Acura Hondas, and I won first place for the Eclipses. But yeah, man, I'm really passionate about cars. I really enjoy doing it. As far as the channel goes, you know, I did the Import Auto Fest or Face Off, sorry. I did that. I want to do more stuff like that. You know, I want to do cool custom stuff. I don't mind doing oil changes. I don't mind doing the HHRs, the Ford Focuses. That's not really what I want my channel to be about. I put it on there because I want to show you guys that I can do this stuff and that I love doing this stuff regardless. But yeah, this channel is going to be a lot more than just oil changes and, you know, co-part, quick fix, and flips. You know, I do a lot of turbo builds. I do a lot of paint jobs, custom stuff. You know, that's really where my passion lies. That's really where I want this channel to go in the future. Do more car reviews, get up with some people, you know, just really branch out from there. You know, that's what Whitley Auto Works is all about. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to, you know, go over this with you guys today, kind of go over my history with cars, you know, who I am, my passion with it, and, you know, just kind of get a little more in depth. But coming up soon, I'm waiting on the Copart title for the Focus. I'm going to get that thing sold, and the next thing, I plan on getting me another car to, you know, build for the channel, something I can actually drive around to shows and showcase my work, and actually, you know, for you guys to follow with me, you know, because I want y'all to feel like y'all are included too, not just watching me slap Bondo on stuff and, you know, fix it up good enough to sell and flip. But I mean, they're all great cars, don't get me wrong. That Focus is an awesome car. There ain't nothing wrong with it. I got Ford to check it out. Beautiful car. But it's just not really where my passion lies. It's really the two things I don't care much for, Fords and red. You know, that's just me. I'm not really a, you know, a Mustang guy or anything like that. But that's enough reacting for this video. I just kind of wanted to sit down. It was a nice day outside. Figured I'd just kind of make a video and fill you guys in on a little more about who I am and where the channel's going to go in the future. I hope you enjoyed this today. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a blessed day and happy Easter.